Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing back spins. So I'm going to be covering the scratch, the back sit, and the back camel. So I hope you guys like it. So first off, we're just going to be starting with an exercise for the back scratch. So we're just going to be holding the inside edge from the left leg and then slightly pushing onto the right leg. No force here at all. Our arms and our shoulders are in line with our hips. And we're just holding this inside edge as long as we can and then slightly going into the spin. But what we're concentrating on here is just the inside edge. After that, we're going to do the same thing, but this time adding a little bit more push onto the other foot. And then we're just going to try and hold in the starting position. So here I am going from the left foot onto the right foot, slightly pushing, really holding that inside edge as long as I can, and then holding the starting position of the spin as long as I can, really trying to stabilize this position, which is very important for centering spins. So now we're going to try and do the back scratch. So we're pushing a little bit more onto the other foot, really holding the starting position and then gradually pulling in and then exiting. So here you see that I'm holding the inside edge from the left foot, then pushing onto the right foot, holding that starting position here, and then gradually pulling in. Holding the starting position is going to allow that your spin is going to be centered. It's super important, so please do not try to pull in right away. Really try and practice on holding the starting position. So here is another angle. So you see all of the same things. My arms and hips are all aligned. And then I'm pulling in gradually, so not quickly, and then I'm lifting the knee for the exit. Really holding that inside edge, holding the starting position. Arms are outstretched, my leg is stretched in the starting position, nothing is bent, posture is really straight. And then I gradually pull in, lifting the knee, and then exiting, stretching the leg. So now in the back sit, everything applies as in the back scratch. So here we're just trying to hold the inside edge from the left leg and then holding the inside edge onto the right leg. And we're really trying not to push here at all, just really concentrating on that inside edge. So barely any force. And then we're trying to go as low as we can into the sit spin. First our arms are outstretched and then they're straight in ahead of us. So the same thing, except now in this exercise, we're gonna push a little bit more onto the right leg, really trying to hold that inside edge as in the scratch spin. So here my arms and shoulders are in line with my hips as I turn, and then I push onto the right leg, outstretching and then putting my arms together, really trying to stretch that leg, trying to get as low as you can. So I find a good exercise for the camel is to really work on your spirals backwards. So you really get a good feel for that camel, trying to get that leg as high as you can and trying to hold it for a full circle. You should definitely do both sides, always making sure that the hip is up and your leg is super stretched, toes are pointed, and your posture is nice, so not too low. And then finish always with a nice exit. As like in all the other spins, the same rules apply here. You want to hold on the inside edge from the left leg, turning your shoulders, and then slightly pushing onto the right leg. Really trying to concentrate here first to hold the edge before pushing at all. And then you want to slightly go into the spin. Your leg is above your hip. It's turned out. It's very stretched. Your arms are in line with your shoulders, and your posture is nice and straight. Then as you get better, you want to push more and more onto the right leg. This takes a lot of balance, so don't worry. First try slow before you try to speed it up like crazy. And it's always super important to keep your leg above your hip and not too low. Always finish with a nice exit, stretched leg, pointed toe. So now I want to point out a few mistakes you might make in some of these back spins. So first, with the scratch or any of the spins, you really want to make sure that you don't skid your leg on the floor as you're pushing onto the right leg. You want to make sure that you make a clear push off and balance on the one leg. So please try your best to lift that leg and not skid on the ice with the other leg. So another mistake you might make is to go into the rotation way too quick. This will make the spin travel way too much. You always want to hold the starting position and then gradually pulling in rather than pulling into right away. Next mistake is one on the camel, and it is kicking the leg way too high as you push off. You always want to make your leg in level with your hip as you're pushing, and then you can slightly lift it up. You definitely don't want to kick your leg way too high, and you definitely don't want to have your leg way too low. Always try to have it in line, and then naturally it'll go up a little bit. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And if you want to follow my daily life, please follow me on Instagram. And if you want to see another skating video, please let me know. Until next time, bye guys!